officially entering the last quarter of the year, and we're gonna make it the best one yet. The other day I realized that my New Year's resolutions have completely gone down the drain. I have not been working on them. I literally forgot what they were. And I was starting to get really hard on myself about that until I remembered two things. First of all, the year isn't even over yet. We literally have 3 more months. It just kind of felt like the year was done and there was no point in even trying to get back on track, but that's just not the case. We have time. It also doesn't even matter how many months of the year we have left. The reason that I set these goals is because I wanted to have a lifestyle change, and that can start at any point. I decided that instead of just giving up, I'm gonna try to actually do my New Year's resolutions and get my life back together, not just to cross things off a list, but to actually improve my mental health and build better habits. And secondly, I was reflecting on the year and I was like, you know what? This has honestly been one of the happiest, most successful years of my life. Why am I being so hard on myself for not going to the gym every single week? You know what I mean? There are so many things to be proud of, and this goes for you guys too. I want you to take the time to actually reflect on your accomplishments, whether they were big or small, it doesn't matter. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely need that reminder. I can be pretty mean to myself sometimes, and so taking the time to actually recognize my accomplishments and allow myself to feel proud of myself is something that I definitely needed. So one thing we're not gonna do in 2026 or ever is be mean to ourselves. So you know what? Let's give ourselves some grace and get back on track. So in order to get my life together, the first thing that needs to happen is review my goals so that I can actually remember what they are. Also, Brayden decorated the apartment for my birthday, so if you guys see the decorations, that's what that is. Okay, I have my resolutions pulled up. The first one was to work out twice a week. I wish I could say that I've done that. It's probably more like twice a month. We got gym memberships and have barely used them, so I need to just think about the money that's going down the drain every month, and that'll motivate me. The second one was to wake up at or before 8 a.m. 4 days a week. No, I haven't been doing that. I was actually doing this at the beginning of the year. I kind of had to for classes, but I feel like I was able to keep it up for a little bit after that. But right now my sleep schedule is awful. I go to bed late and I wake up late and I don't enjoy it at all. It doesn't make me happy. I don't want to be doing it, but I could go into all the reasons why it's been so awkward to try to get on a better sleep schedule, but you guys don't care. I don't even want to like make excuses, even though they are genuine excuses. It's gonna be hard to fix because of how bad it is right now, but I just have to do it anyways. I feel like that's something that I really need to be telling myself, because I need to just be better at disciplining myself more and doing things that I may not want to do but that are gonna be good for me. I feel like in the moment I'll just be like, oh, I don't care, I'll start tomorrow instead. I'm gonna stay up late right now, or I'm gonna eat fast food tonight because I'm too lazy to cook. Like, I just won't care about any of my goals in the moment. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I just rely on motivation a little too much, and I'll be motivated to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier, or like stop eating out so much, and then that motivation will wear off and I'm having like a hard day and I'm just like, oh, I don't care, I'm just gonna order fast food right now, and then it just becomes a cycle, and that's what I really need to work on. I feel like I just was rambling for so long, so I hope that actually made sense. But speaking of eating out, my next goal was to eat out less, max 2 times a week. I think on average it's closer to 3 times a week, if I'm being honest, which I don't love. I physically just don't feel good when I'm eating a lot of fast food, so it's not fun, it's uncomfortable. Like, maybe it's fun in the moment, but afterwards for the rest of the night I'm just like, oh my god, my stomach hurts so bad, and I'm like, why do I do this to myself? So eating at home is usually healthier than eating out, and eating healthier just makes me feel better. Shocker. My next one was to read 5 books. I have read 2 books, and it's the end of September when I'm filming this. Actually, I read 1 book and I listened to 1 book, but I'm still gonna count it, okay? But once again, we still have time to read 5 books before the end of the year. So I've already picked out and downloaded my next book onto my Kindle, so we'll talk about that in a bit. Next is clean for 15 minutes every day. I think I've been doing that one without realizing that it was one of my goals. Maybe not exactly for 15 minutes, but I think I do need to start just like setting a timer for 15 minutes because I don't do the extra things, I guess. So if I finish what needs to be done before the end of the 15 minutes, then I can use the rest of it to just like clean other random things that need to be cleaned. The next one was to book a wedding. If you're new here, I have a wedding content creation business that I just started. I actually got to shoot a rehearsal dinner, I think it was last month. So honestly, I'm counting that, even though it was a rehearsal dinner. It was a booking with a complete stranger that I reached out to, not someone that like already knew me and reached out to me, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure I am doing a wedding this month for a friend from high school, and I'm really excited about that. So yeah, that goal we can cross off the list. Now I kind of just need to start working on like promoting myself more on the social media pages that I made for the business. For some reason, I'm like so in my head about that, but I won't get into that right now. My next goal was to learn 3 new piano songs. I have not been playing piano, and you know why? It's such a dumb reason, but in this new place, we don't have a wall to put the keyboard on. It has to go behind the couch. This is literally the only spot for it, and we don't even have it plugged in. So it's kind of just decor right now. I'm putting that one on pause, and I'm okay with that. The next thing I wanted to do was start a photo book slash scrapbook. So I decided I was gonna do a scrapbook and make it really cute, go all out with decorating it. And I knew in the back of my mind that I wasn't gonna want to keep up with it every single month. If you've been keeping up with my videos this year, you've seen me work on it a few times, but I kind of just decided that it was not sustainable for me to keep doing that. Like, I just wasn't gonna keep up with it. So we are pivoting. I have a solution and I'll talk about that in a minute too. But the very last thing I wanted to do was grow out my hair, which for me, that kind of just meant taking better care of it, actually investing in using products that are good for my hair and trying not to use heat on it as much, stuff like that. And I have done that and I feel like my hair really has grown. I did get it cut at some point this year. I can't remember when, but I've been slowly growing it back. And even my hair girl was saying how much my hair has grown, which made me so happy. She was asking me like what kind of stuff I've been doing, and just the fact that she can notice a difference in my hair is very validating, because that's the hair opinion that obviously I value the most. So yeah, I've been doing good with that one, but those were all of my goals that I set this year. We're not doing awful, but we're not doing great either. But that's what this video is for. So I think the first thing that I want to do is get the 15 minutes of cleaning over with right now. I feel like normally I would save the cleaning for the very end of the day. I wouldn't want to do it. I would be tired. I would just want to sit on the couch and rot and watch TV or just go to bed. So instead of doing that, we're just gonna get it over with right now, and then we can just enjoy the night with a clean house. The place is a bit messy right now because we just had people over. It was both of our birthdays. Like, we just haven't been keeping up with it as much. So it's gonna feel really good to get it cleaned up right now. All right, today is the day. We're finally going to the gym. Not looking forward to this. The Niners are playing right now, which is why I have my Niners sweatshirt on, but I'm gonna change into my gym outfit right now. I'm just gonna wear this cute little North Face top and then just these white workout shorts. I need to put my hair up. I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. I feel like when we're weightlifting, I don't sweat as much, but if I walk on the treadmill on an incline, I will be sweating. And I need to wash my hair, and today is hair wash day anyways, so I might as well walk on the treadmill a little bit today. I don't really feel like it. I don't feel like going at all, but that's the whole point of this video, is that we are doing it anyways. So let's get changed. I didn't look at this super closely. I thought these were shorts. I accidentally grabbed a little workout skirt. I was like, no wonder these look a little flowier than I remember. But I couldn't find my actual white shorts, so I just have these black ones on. Okay, hair is done. It's not like slicked back with gel or anything, so hopefully it stays. This is my first time doing a ponytail since I got my hair cut in my last video, so we'll see. But I don't care if it's extra. I like to look good at the gym, so I threw on some earrings, a little scrunchie. I haven't used this perfume in a minute, so this brought me back to the time where I was like using it every day. This always reminds me of my friend Julia because she swears by this perfume. She's the one that put me onto this, and it's so good. My legs are so dry right now, so I'm gonna use the Fenty Skin Hydrating Body Milk. This stuff is so good. I just bought a refill because I'm running out. All right, we're all ready to go. Next day. I'm so sore today. Living in a place with this many stairs and going to the gym is not fun, but it did feel so good to go, and I'm very glad we did. That's how I feel every single time we go to the gym. I just need to like go and get more comfortable. I feel like I'm so intimidated by all of the machines. I feel like my form is wrong. That's why it's so comforting to go with Brayden, because I feel like he knows more about weightlifting and it's just really helpful to be around. When I go to the gym by myself, I just get so scared to weightlift because I feel like I'm doing things wrong or using machines wrong or whatever, and I know I'm just so in my head about it, like I would probably be fine. But I don't know, I just get too nervous and I end up just walking on the treadmill, which is still good, but I would like to be weightlifting more and just getting more comfortable with it, and that way I can feel confident going by myself. But anyways, I wanted to work on my new plan for my scrapbook. You guys know I started this scrapbook at the beginning of the year and it just didn't end up giving what it needed to give. I was using my little like HP mini printer. I even got a new one and I was really hoping that the quality would significantly improve, but it just didn't. This is the first page page that I did for January. And then I would print these little stickers out from Canva and like cut them out. And I don't know, it was just getting to be a little bit too time consuming for what I wanted. And it got to the point that I was like, I'm not gonna keep up with this if I keep doing it this way, so what's the point? The whole reason that I wanted to do this was to have my memories documented physically, because I get a little nervous, I guess, about having only digital copies of my pictures. Like, I want to have a photo book to be able to sit and look through. And if I kept doing it like this, I just wasn't going to keep up with it. You guys get the point. It just wasn't working. So I decided to switch over to a photo book. So I ordered this little one. It's just a 4x6 photo book. I made sure to get one with vertical pages because I feel like a lot of the pictures I take are vertical. I'm going to be switching out this front picture, obviously. I think it can fit like maybe 70 something pictures. I think it was like 72. I think it came out to like 6 pictures per month that I could put in here, which isn't a lot, but it's not bad either. I kind of like that I need to be a little bit pickier with my pictures, and I can fill up this entire book. I knew that I was not gonna fill up this whole notebook. Like, I literally did 3 months of pictures in probably less than 10 pages, and I wanna have one book per year. I don't wanna like combine years. So this is kind of perfect. I can fill up this entire thing, have all my favorite memories. I'm so excited. So we printed out some pictures at CVS. I reprinted a lot of the same ones that were in the first few months of this notebook. I don't think these are all organized in order, so I'm gonna have to go through and make sure that I'm putting them in order in the book, but I did print out this picture to go in the little front slot right here. I think it needed to be like the tiniest bit bigger, but that's okay if it's a little too small. Let's cut this out and put it in the front. Okay, that's actually not a bad fit at all. It looks pretty cute in here. I just made a little mini version of my vision board for this year, so I think that's what I'm gonna do every year for these little photo books. I would love to just collect these and have a ton. I also love how small this photo book is because I can do this for years and still have storage to keep all the books. I made this monthly scrapbook folder in my photos and put a bunch of albums in there for each month, and then I just have about 6 photos in each folder. So I'm just gonna go by this to tell what order to put the pictures in and get started. I'm so excited to fill this up. I only have pictures printed out through about mid-September, so obviously we'll keep updating it for the rest of the year, but I'm very excited about this. Let's get started. Alright, you guys, the book is coming together. It's already looking so full. This makes me so happy. I'm realizing like I haven't flipped through a photo album since I was so much younger. I don't think my family has really kept up with them since I was like a teenager, probably maybe a little younger. So it feels so nostalgic to have a photo album full of my photos. Like, this is just so crazy. It's just so cool to have this. I'm gonna be so happy that I did this when I get older. So this is your sign to make a little photo album. This was so cheap. So much of it is already done. That took me maybe 15 minutes and it cost me less than $20. You guys should totally do this too. It also just like is so nice to reflect on the year. I feel like I would have forgotten about some of these earlier little moments, like getting to do a little pizza tasting in February with her campus, a club that I was in, or like the picture from the coffee shop. Like, I remember this was such a good day, but I probably wouldn't have remembered that if I wasn't looking at this picture right now. You know what I mean? This is just making me feel so grateful for the life that I live. You guys should make photo albums and then we can do them together every month. That would be so cute. Also wanted to tell you guys that I am doing a giveaway. So I have 8 of these little boxes that I've put together full of PR, and I might try to put together a couple more bigger ones because I couldn't fit a ton of stuff in these. So I might do 2 bigger boxes and just fill it with like larger products. So it's not necessarily like you're getting more if you get the bigger box. The bigger products just like don't fit in here, obviously. So I just wanted to do something that kind of gave a bunch of people a chance to win. I'm gonna have the full rules in the description. Pretty much just be over 18, live in the US, follow me on all my social media platforms, and probably just like engage with some of my stuff. Like, it shouldn't be that complicated. Just double check the description to make sure, but I'll probably have you comment your Instagram or something so I can DM you if you win. This is gonna be kind of a fast giveaway because I have so many things to ship out and I want to get them out to you guys quickly. So it'll probably close 24 hours after I post this, and then you'll have 24 hours to respond once I DM you if you win. But yeah, I just thought it would be fun to put together these little boxes. They're so cute. Thank you guys for always being so kind and supportive and for watching my videos. It only makes sense to share share the PR, honestly, because it is too much for just one person and I don't want to be wasteful. I know I'm not going to be able to use all of these things up before they expire, or maybe they're just like not the right shade for me, or I already have a product really similar or whatever. I just can't keep everything. That would be crazy. So yeah, I'm excited for you guys to get to try some new stuff too. Like I said, there's not a lot in each box. This is literally 5 by 5. Like you can't fit a ton of stuff in here, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, no two boxes are the same, obviously. I just thought it'd be fun to have a bunch of people be able to win. So let me know if you guys like having more winners and just smaller prizes, or if you like having fewer winners with bigger prizes. Let me know what you like better, so moving forward I know how to do the giveaways. But yeah, don't forget to enter. Good luck. So you guys know one of my goals is to read 5 books this year, and I think we can do it. I read on a Kindle, and if you need a sign to get a Kindle, this is your sign. I was debating for a long time if I wanted to, because I do like physical books, but I feel like having a Kindle makes it so much easier and more convenient to read. I can lay down in the dark in bed and read my book if I want to, and I could never do that with a physical book. It's so much more comfortable. Cleo looks adorable right now. Oh my god. She was like sniffing the air. She loves to do that when the AC is on. Oh, she's doing it. She's so cute. But anyways, having a Kindle is the best thing ever. I recently got a new case for it and it's making reading even easier. Also, I don't know if you can tell in the very corner, but we put up curtains finally. It immediately made it feel so much homier in here. I'm so glad we did it. But yeah, this is the case. I got it off of TikTok. There was a small business that made Kindle cases that I kept seeing on my For You page, so I got one. And the cool thing about this is that you can hold it on the back like this. It's like magnetic, so these two pieces will stick together and you can hold it like this with the strap, or you can use the little kickstand. So yeah, this is my new case. I was just excited about it, so I want to show you guys. I made a TikTok about it too. But we are reading Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is what the cover looks like. I'm literally a few pages in. I started it the other day, but hadn't fully like sat down and spent time reading yet. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I really like this author. She's the author of 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, if you've heard of that. Really good book. I love One True Loves by her. Literally so good. Oh, Malibu Rising. Love that one too. She just came out with this, I think, a few months ago, so I'm excited to read it. I don't really know anything about it. I just know it's a fast-paced love story and there's something to do with space. I don't really know. So I'm just gonna sit and read this for a little bit. Book is already so intense. I'm literally only a couple chapters in, but it's already kind of crazy. It was hard for me to picture, actually, because I feel like there was just so much technical language in there, and I was just like, I don't know what any of this means. But I like it so far. It already has me hooked. It's not easy for a book to do that so quickly, I feel like. So yeah, I might keep reading for a little bit, and then we actually are going to a concert tonight, which I'm so excited about. We're gonna go see Mac DeMarco. He's playing at the Santa Barbara Bowl, and I'm realizing we are gonna be struggling to get to our seats because you have to like climb a hill basically to get to the seating area. That's not gonna be fun for us right now at all with our legs being sore, but that's okay, we'll survive. We're gonna try to leave by 6, I'm pretty sure. And I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, I guess we'll have to eat at the venue while we're like waiting for him to come on because the timing is gonna be awkward. But I was like, you know what? I just got a HelloFresh box today. So I'm just gonna make one of the meals that we got. We need to go grocery shopping because we don't have a ton of stuff right now, but I'll just make one of the HelloFresh meals and have an early dinner, and then we don't have to eat out. Also, I tried to wake up early this morning, but I literally couldn't. I'm such a deep sleeper. It is so hard for me to wake up in the mornings. So it's really hard when I try to fix my sleep schedule. It takes so long, I feel like. I wanted to vlog more throughout this week, but I need to get this video up as soon as possible, so I won't be able to. But maybe in one of my next videos, I'll update with what progress has been made on that. It's gonna be a little tricky since we're going to Vegas. That'll throw things off a little bit, but it's okay, we can get back on track. But yeah, I'm happy with what we've done in this video so far. I feel like even just starting to work towards your goals is a huge step in the right direction because starting is the hardest part, like getting back into that routine. So I feel like it's just gonna be easier mentally to like get myself to go to the gym, not to order fast food. I've started my book and now I'm hooked, so now I'm gonna read more often. I made my photo book. Like, I am feeling good. It probably seems like these are all such little things, but these are things that I've been putting off for a long time. So to finally do them feels really good, and it feels like I am setting myself up really well for the rest of the year, and I'll still keep you guys updated on that in future videos. Let me know what you want to see from me also. But yeah, I think I might read for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna make dinner and get ready to go.